Day one in Shanghai. Well, our only day in Shanghai. We've got a full day of activities today. Kind of let Abby plan the day for today based off like things that she's found on TikTok. So let's see what happens. Starting the day with a coffee. I feel like it's needed today. After a full day of travelling yesterday. Coffee in Hong Kong was like £5 for one coffee. We've just got 2 coffees here in Shanghai. It's come to like £2.80. Unreal. Straight away, one thing that I've realised about Shanghai compared to Hong Kong is that the roads are a lot more chaotic. In Shanghai, it feels like no one's really listening to the traffic lights. It'll go red for the cars, so they'll just carry on going. So you'd be crossing the street. What's it called? Chicken. You have to play chicken to like run across the road before the car light hits you or the bike hits you. It's mad. First place we're going to today is called the Jing'an Temple. I'm probably saying that wrong, but it's like covered in gold. I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a huge golden Buddha inside. When I looked online to see how to pay or I can pay in advance, couldn't find anywhere to pay. So I saw one comment on trip.com that said, if you haven't got a pre-booked ticket, you can just donate a minimum of like 55 yen or something to get in and look around. So I think we're going to try that. Okay, so it was actually quite quick. We couldn't pay WeChat or Alipay because we don't have a Chinese phone number or something like that. So we've just paid cash. Online it said 55 yen per person, but we just went to give her 110 yen for the 2 of us, and she just took the 100 and give us back the 10. So 100 yen, what's that, like £5 each? It's not bad at all. As expected, it's absolute carnage in here. Even the temples aren't safe in China. It's absolutely crazy. Look at this. People are just lobbing coins at this statue. Well, yeah, I think they are trying to get it in, but they're going everywhere, look. There's coins like rolling all over the floor. Just kids lobbing them at this monument thing. It must be good luck or something. People are actually here to like pray and show respect and stuff, but just around these kids lobbing. There's people like rubbing their noses on the dragons on the statue, people praying with incense, and then kids just lobbing coins. Absolutely mental. Let me see if we can get closer. Oh my god! There's legit coins all over the floor. Kids are just going around picking them all up and lobbing them. It looks like people are bringing offerings and then paying to get closer to the statues and then putting down like the food and the water and stuff next to the statues. Don't know if it's for the monks or like the people who live here, or if it's like an offering to the god. I don't know, but it seems a bit wasteful. I'm not religious, so I don't understand it. It must get donated to somewhere, right? But it's like oranges and stuff, so it makes me think that it's going to the monks. Got to. Just a quick look at this one because people are praying, and I don't want to be disrespectful. But
Here we go upstairs to see the silver. Okay? Metal silver.
decent. Wonder if that's solid gold. So again, I'm not going to go in there because there's people praying, but I think I saw online that these statues here are made out of pure silver. Bear in mind, this little flimsy chain here cost me 30 quid. Can you imagine how much that silver is? It's crazy. Speechless. Seems to be loads of people in this one, so bit more confident just walking in here. Oh, but this is where the giant Buddha is. Not as big as the one we saw in Hong Kong, but it's still big. Big boy. Around the edge as well, they've got all these like gold statues. I forgot what they're called, like framings or something like that. I wonder if they're like solid gold or if they're just like got a gold coat on them or what. They're like elephants, lions, dragons, fish. This another big Buddha. This huge temple, everyone's praying, huge religious landmark. Right next to a huge shopping centre and people busking. Crazy. I think we've seen most of it now. Before we go, I've got to try and throw a coin in that big statue thing, Anna. You gonna try and throw a coin in the big monument statue thing?
Maybe.
We've got it right before we go.
Someone threw one at me before.
It wasn't me. I've just got the urge to knock them all over, but I'm not gonna. It's gonna be good. So as well as chucking them into that big statue, people are also like balancing them on the sides on the chairs. Again, don't know if that's for fun or if that's got some kind of religious meaning to it. If you can get to stand, you're gonna have good luck or something like that.
It's meant to bring good health, fortune, and luck. Apparently.
Nice. People are just like picking coins up off the floor, but there is actually like a coin machine and they'll get coins out, which is probably the right thing to do, but I'm not going to do that.
We've got some coins.
We have, to be fair. We've got like 5p, haven't we? Got 5p's and 1p's that we can chuck in, but I'm not going to do that. So I can't actually find any coins anymore. So, got one. Another one. Just knock like 4 off. It's like one of those penny arcade machines. Ready? Get in. Second try.
Did you do it?
Yeah. You'll go. Well, the incense is giving me an asthma attack.
How hard do you have to do it?
Bit harder than that.
Is this small?
Bit higher.
Oh, it went in.
Maybe?
Onto that ledge, didn't it?
It's meant to go in, not on the ledge.
Ah, okay. Right, this one right.
Right, bit higher, bit harder. Oh my god.
I need a heavier coin. These are all little.
Do you mean heavier coin? They're all the same. Oh, not actual coins.
Oh.
We just throwing
Yeah. No wonder there's so much light.
plastic on it. That's why people are lobbing them. We threw an actual coin in. I threw an actual coin. So when people are like lobbing them and landing on people's heads and stuff, we're like, no. I could have took some poor little kid out. Right, here we go. Little plastic coins, ready?
See what I mean? The harder to throw.
Yeah, that's loads harder, actually. Last one, ready? Okay, this is definitely the last one. I might try underarm it. Actual last one. Ready? Yeah.
Is underarm easier?
I don't know, you have to throw it quite hard. With that and the burning fire behind us, it's killing me off. Look at this. I'm gonna need my inhaler. Alright, so that's the Jing'an Temple done. Now we're going to Tianzifang, which is
think it's more like the French quarters. It's meant to be quite nice for like old style streets and shopping and little snacky food bits and something.
Snacky food bits sounds good to me. We're starting to realise Shanghai is absolutely massive. So we just put it into map to see if we can walk it, and it was a 50-minute walk. So we're going to get the metro, but the metro again's like 25 minutes. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's absolutely roasting outside, so I'm hoping it's nice and cool in here, so they got a bit of aircon, but I'm hoping the train isn't that busy, so we're gonna have a bit of a breather because it's mental here. Just got to the Nanxiang, I think I'm saying that right, but I have no idea really. And we believe this is the old French quarter, so it's authentic, hasn't been like rebuilt or anything like that, so it should be quite pretty. There are mopeds everywhere here and they own the roads. They'll just come straight for you, right? There was no crossing or anything there, so you just start walking and they go around you. I think it's gonna be like that in Thailand and stuff as well, but wasn't expecting it. Anyway, we're here now, I believe. It's mainly like small boutique shops and stuff. Literally stopped when I went up to it. They're live crickets. At a juice bar.
A Chinese hat?
Now walking to Yuyuan Gardens. And to be fair, Shanghai is actually really beautiful. The architecture is so nice. When we were going through the airport and the metro for the first time with all our bags, I felt quite anxious about Shanghai. I thought it was going to be really intense. It's actually not. It's like a really nice, clean city. Do get a few stares, but I think that's just because of her, to be honest. But everyone seems really friendly. No one like coming up to you and like trying to book you for anything. Everyone just sort of keeps sounds to themselves. The only thing I would say is that everyone walks so slow, and when you're stuck behind them, like on the pavement, they won't move for you. So you just have to stand behind them, walk behind them for like 5 minutes until you can get around them. But apart from that, it's really nice. We had this idea of Shanghai that well, all cities in China really, that they're going to be like extremely governed and everyone's going to be like following the rules and be really like anxious about doing wrong. But it's not like that at all. We were just at the traffic lights and they went green for us to walk. And I swear we almost just got run over. And there's like mopeds riding on the path and all sorts.
Not even just run over by a bike, it was a Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla. It was just some old guy, didn't look phased at all, just went straight through the red light. Crazy. Finally at Yuyuan. Again, not sure if I'm saying that right. And this looks a lot more traditional, to say the least. This is kind of what I was expecting to see when I came to China, to be honest. Stark contrast to kind of Shanghai that we've seen so far with them huge modern buildings. I think it's just full of like touristy stuff, which is understandable because obviously it's full of tourists. So I don't think we were buying a lot here, except from some tasty food maybe. Saying that, Abby's found like a restaurant on Michelin Guide where it does like soup dumplings that are meant to be really, really good, and Abby loves soup dumplings, so let's see if we can find that.
Let me see, you want a handbag, you want to buy coochie Prada, red market? What do you need?
Well, they were absolutely delicious. This place is classy now. It's like the Camden markets of Shanghai. It's just full to the brim with food stores and like artisan stores. So cool. Now we're off to the biggest pedestrian shopping street in the world, apparently. By biggest, I think it means like the street itself is just so wide. We're not going to be buying anything. Just want to see what it looks like and see if we can see any magic. Like the whole of this trip, really. Just see what magic we can see. No difference to Northumberland Street, if you ask me.
I wonder what makes it the largest.
It must be like the longest, maybe. It's not that wide. Do you mean like the longest running pedestrian street? Maybe. It's not that impressive compared to some of the stuff we've seen. It's just like a normal high street, really. But they've made it into a tourist attraction by putting these little trains in there. 5.5 kilometers. So it'd take about an hour. To be fair, that is quite impressive. It'd take an hour to walk the street. I guess if you've got some money to spend, this might be a good place for you. If you're travelling and you're going through Shanghai, you could probably give the street a miss. I could be wrong, we might see something mad over there and I'll be like, yeah, come. Right now, not too much here. I think this street is called Nanjing Road, and yeah, it is about 5 kilometers long, but we're not walking all of it because we want to go down to the Bund and watch the sunset over the city and watch the lights come on. I think that'd be pretty cool. I feel like this street would be quite nice at night when all the lights are on, but it is just like a normal high street, so if you're like us, you're not buying anything, it's not really too much to do. Walked a little bit further down the street towards the Bund, and it looks like there's a bit more to do here. This place is like a little food market. We've already eaten, like, but the smells in here are unreal. I was thinking, you know, maybe a lot of people spit because a lot of people smoke. Maybe they're smoking and then like spitting out the taste. But do you reckon it's just normal for people just to spit in the streets here?
Oh yeah, maybe it's not from.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people doing it.
Yeah, I know. Made it to the Bund eventually. That street is actually quite long.
Very long.
I would say that we're waiting for the sun to set, but there is no sun. It's quite smoggy.
Does it smell like clouds?
Clouds, whatever it may be.
I don't know.
So we're just going to wait for it to get dark, see the lights go on, and then probably call it a day. Tried to do a juicy time lapse for you, but it doesn't really work because all the clouds and that, it's not really going dark, so you're just gonna have to take what you can get here. There's so many people here, but this kind of makes it all worth it. Kind of wish we had a little bit longer so we can go and explore that side of the city tomorrow, but Hangzhou's going to be good, and I'm looking forward to the sleeper train. I think that'll be a bit of an experience. We'll see some weird things on there. I think that's it though. That's Shanghai. Well, our 24 hours. We haven't spent a lot of money. Spent maybe like 40 quid English. That's for travel, food, about it really, coffees, drinks, etc. But yeah, I haven't spent much money at all. So Shanghai on a budget. That might be what this video is called. Shanghai on a budget. 12 hours of Shanghai on a budget.